Hey, what's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV here in Los Angeles, being joined with the former heavyweight champion of the world, Andy Ruiz, who's gearing back for his fight against Jarrell Miller this Saturday here in Los Angeles on DAZN pay-per-view. Andy, man, I'm excited. I'm sure fans are excited as well. Throughout this whole process, like, what's really been on your mind? What's really been like the motivation and the feelings coming into this?
Well, just winning, man, winning. Everybody was saying like, "Oh, how do you feel? Like, what do you feel?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm nervous. I got butterflies in my stomach." I feel like if this is my first professional fight, but it's just it gives me motivation, motivation because I'm back in action August 3rd. I'm fighting against Gerald Miller, tough opponent, so I feel good. I feel motivated, and I'm ready to rock and roll, dude. Ready to rock and roll.
You've had so many fights, but you still feel nervous. Why is that?
I think every fighter feels nervous. If a fighter says that they don't feel nervous, there's something wrong with them. It's not. Everybody feels nervous because first, they don't want to lose, They don't want to let their people down. They don't want to let their family down. And you don't want to let yourself down, And I feel that helps people. When they're nervous, that helps people because it makes them feel more aware. It makes them feel that they're there, that it's about to go down. So best believe that helps me, and in my corner it helps me because it helps me be more aware, more cautious, and it makes me think exactly what I learned and what I need to do inside that ring.
Those moments before a fight, like maybe like 30 minutes before a fight and you get closer, 15, 10, 5, is it also like nerve-wracking for you? Like I've heard stories of like fighters sometimes like throwing up or like just having so many nerves. Like, does that happen to you at all? Like, how is that?
Yeah, of course. Not throwing up, but of course you get nervous, man. You're going in there getting ready for war, Who's not going to get nervous knowing that you're going to go inside that ring, knowing that you could get dropped, you could get knocked down, you're going to get punched in the face. Of course, everybody's going to get nervous, but you got to use that nervousness. You got to take it in, and you got to use that for a positive thing, So, yeah, you could get nervous, but I'm not scared, man. I've been doing this my whole life. The only thing I'm scared of is losing, letting my people down, letting myself down. And I feel that's what helps me. It helps me become victorious. It helps me be more determined and to do whatever I got to do to win the fight.
So many options, so many fights out there for you that could be open if you get this win over Jarrell Miller. Is there pressure at all that you're putting on yourself? Like, hey, I got to look freaking dope in this because I could, get a crack again at Joshua. I can get this fight in this fight.
Of course, man. There's a lot of pressure for me because I want to look good. I want to look good. I want to look explosive. I want to look excellent. From having a 2-year layoff doesn't mean I'm going to look at 100% or anything like that. But the main thing is doing your best and to win the fight, And of course, if I win this fight, of course, there's going to be bigger fights, bigger opportunities, bigger opponents. But the main thing is I'm just focused on Gerald Miller, man. Focused on Gerald Miller, throwing my bombs, throwing my combinations, my determinations, my faith that I'm going to become victorious.
He posted just like a joke about you, but I know you were kind of expecting like him to talk a little bit more, but he's been rather quiet, which makes me think like he's really been in the gym, putting in the work. I know he's training with Boots' dad up in Philly, but man, like what are you like honestly like expecting like from him in this fight and this week also?
Just of him being on his A game, of him being on his A game. I'm sure he's training hard because he knows that I'm not an easy opponent, so I'm sure he's not talking shit neither because he knows what's up, man. He knows what I have to bring to the table, and that's why we train really hard too, because we know damn well that he was going to come training hard. He's going to be in good shape, but all that doesn't matter, man. It's different. Everybody has a plan until they get hit. Everybody has a plan until they get into that ring. And I consider me like a special fighter, bro. Like I'm a special fighter. Yes, I'm big, I'm chubby, but God gifted me with special talent, special superpower talent, like the speed, the combinations, the movement. So best believe God's going to be with me on August 3rd, and we're going to get this victory.
I know you're confident that you're going to win the fight. I'm just thinking, like, in the future, this is your first fight back in 2 years. Like, do you want to get back in by the end of the year? Like, do you already have it, like, in the plan? Like, hey, I'm going to fight again, like, in Saudi Arabia, maybe, like, in November, December, and then keep it going?
Of course, man. I want to be consistent. Now that I kind of eliminated all the drama in my life. I mean, everybody's going to have drama in their life, you know. It's what happens. It's life. But I feel like I'm more concentrated. I feel like I'm more focused. I got the right team and the right people behind me, supporting me. So best believe we get this victory, and I know we are, man. And I want to fight December. I want to be active, you know. That's the whole point. I need to climb up the ladders back and to become a champion of the world again, 2-time.
To get to 2-time, who do you think you need to knock out? Who do you think you need to get, like, wins against in order to get that shot again?
I think the guys that are ranked, you know, I think that's what matters, the people that are ranked in the rankings, and for me to get back in the rankings as well, you know. So there's so many fighters right now. There's so many opportunities, so many different heavyweights right now that could get me up there. But the main thing is winning this fight and, you know, winning the other few fights that I have, and get to a world title.
For you, Andy, who's the most dangerous heavyweight, in, like, your opinion, that you look at and you're like, man, like, that's a hard fight. Like, oh, I'm interested to see, like, what happens there, like, how I match up with that guy.
I think there's a few, man. There's a few of them. I mean, they're all dangerous. Anybody that's over 200 and something pounds could do damage, you know. They're all dangerous. But I feel Usyk, he's one of them. Zhang, the Chinese guy, he's one of them. He has a different style. You know, I thought Tyson Fury, but I always knew that I could win him. I always wanted the opportunity to fight him, but I think those three are the most dangerous guys right now.
What about Fury? What do you see there?
Well, Fury, I mean, he's been through a lot of battles and all that, but I know damn well that I could do my best, and I could win him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, you guys are cool, though. I know you guys met up with Capetillo at his gym opening and everything. There's a lot of respect there. But that'd be an interesting fight, man. Like, just his height, his reach, like you dipping under, your speed, your overhands.
I think that would be an amazing fight, man. And a lot of people don't see that. Yeah, they could see me fighting outside of the ring, but once they're inside with me, it's a whole different ballgame. I know Gerald Miller, he's confident. He knows that he's gonna beat me up, just like how we said, that he's gonna knock me out and blah blah blah. But once we're inside that ring, when it's just me and him, me throwing my combinations, me doing everything that we practice on, I know I'm gonna get the respect that I deserve.
I know when the fight's over this Saturday, you might be able to maybe reflect a little bit more on this next question that I ask you, but seeing this journey that you've been through the last 2 years, like, what does it mean to you to finally get in there, get to what you love doing, get to what you feel you were born to do, and like, what does this whole journey at this point mean to you to get to this point?
Right now, it means a lot, man. It means a lot, especially from all the ups and downs that I've been through. So I gotta endorse that inside. I need to take that in and take it out in August 3rd. So, like I said, there's a lot of pressure on me, and I love it because that's what helps me work harder. That's what helps me be more cautious and be more prepared. And I just got to do my best. I got to win my fight on August 3rd, and everything's gonna come to place. Right now, I feel like I'm in my prime. I'm back in action. So imagine me doing good without being focused and all that, and then now that I'm focused, so that's why I'm mentally and spiritually, physically prepared.
All right, no distractions. Your road to a second heavyweight title. Andy, man, good seeing you. Good chatting with you as always. This man right here taking on Jarrell Miller this Saturday here in Los Angeles on his own pay-per-view.